Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video. We are back from vacation. Those videos that I uploaded were pre-uploaded if you guys didn't know before that, but we are back. We are back with the setup. We are back with some more Rocket League content for every single one of y'all who enjoy this. Let me check the count real quick because I haven't checked it in a few hours, but last I checked, we are at, right now, as I am literally writing this intro, we are at 157 subscribers with a video that has 2.3 thousand views on it. So if you're one of those viewers and you're watching this video, thank you for watching, and your support means everything. So go down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, go join my Discord, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Alright, you dirty Neanderthals, we all know what you're here for. You're here to see some more critique on Rocket League. And in saying that, I just want to say, Rocket League is the biggest cash grab of all time. And you might be saying, you know, over there sitting in your waste and swamp, you might be saying, actually, how is Rocket League a cash grab if it's all free? There's nothing that costs money to buy this game. You don't have to spend any money. And to that, I say to you, you are dead wrong, because this game was and still is free and has been since September of 2020. Yes, you are right about that, but that does not negate the fact that we are still being FOMO'd into buying these microtransactions. And you might be asking, what's FOMO? FOMO stands for, it's an abbreviation, it stands for fear of missing out. Basically, it's a marketing tactic that companies will employ onto their games and business strategies and marketing to get people to buy the things that they want them to buy. So, say this, you are marketing your game with a bunch of microtransactions. You have, let's say, 5 different ones. You have one for $5, one for $10, and one for $20, and one for $50. Okay, very, very normal. A lot of companies do this. Not a whole lot wrong with having things that you can buy in your game. And then the problem comes in when this company says, we're not getting enough people to buy this product, so we need to market this. Not a whole lot wrong with marketing that thing in your game. Where it comes in that it's a bad thing is when you say, you only have 5 more hours to get this item and it's gone forever, and if you don't get this item you might blah 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 have a disadvantage, or you might not look as cool, and all this crap. So that's basically what baits people into buying these items. Now there's the not so bad ones, which is like, you know, your neighborhood YouTuber selling merch, and it's, you know, this will be here for a week or two and it's a limited time product and you can only get it now. That's still FOMO, but it's to the point where it's, okay, I have time. If I want to get this, I can make a decision. Boom. On most games, you have a day or less to get the item that you want to get. And Rocket League is doing the not so bad version. Honestly, it's not the worst, because it's, you get on, you play our game, and we'll give you an item. We promise we'll give you this item if you just play our game. Just get on for 5 minutes and, you know, just test out this item, like the boost you're seeing in this video that I'm using. Just get on, you'll have this, and then you can get off. We just need our player count to go up, because you know, at the office we've been seeing this player count go down a lot, and trust me, it's pretty rough. We can't live off that, so, you know, we got to get some players getting in here and everything. So, you know, I get that, but the thing is, what's the point of doing it to that point if you're going to have it, okay, yeah, just get on the game, you know? And actually, I take back what I just said recording this next voice part. Rocket League's version is still pretty bad, because it's still driving you to get on the game. Yes, the item is free to get. All the items are free to get. And then, you know, you see things on screen and you say, oh yeah, oh sweet, heck yeah. Wait, what? This is only gonna be here for a day? wait, what? I can only get this certain skin for so long? And this is less of a Rocket League thing and more of a Fortnite or Call of Duty or Siege thing. It's more of those type of games. Rocket League does it, but not to the esteem that these other companies do it. And it's pretty bad how these other companies do it. Fortnite's definitely the worst at it. They will FOMO the absolute crap out of you if they even get a chance to get to that point, because they will put a skin in the game and they will be like, we will kill your entire family and hang you if you do not buy this skin. It's only out for 3 hours, by the way. See ya. And it's like, wait, what? What? Huh? And it's like, the skin is $50. I don't want to get that. And it's like, well, too bad. We're gonna skin and scalp you. So, you know, you better pay up. Get out your debit card and spend your weekly earnings, because yeah, your 9 to 5 isn't gonna hold up after this one. And it's like, what the heck, Epic? Like, what are we doing? And with Epic owning Rocket League, I think it's only ever going to get worse in Rocket League with the amount of FOMO that comes into this game. And from Fortnite, I think it's just going to converge and eventually just find itself at an epicenter and just keep getting worse and worse. And if I got anything wrong in this video thus far, please point it out, because there's some stuff that I am not accurately talking about, and it's kind of tough, but I've tried to research this as much as I could, and from what I understand, it's a pretty big part of every single game. And it's not even just from research. I can tell, everybody can tell, your mom can tell what is FOMO and what is not. And because there's not a lot of non-FOMO in this game, you're always getting tricked into buying something. If they want you to buy it, they will deploy FOMO to be able to try and get as many people to buy that item as possible. It's a marketing tactic, psychologic tactics. That's what it is. I mean, y'all remember the whole Mr. Beast thing that Dogpack did, and I think he eventually got exposed for like lying on like half of the things he said, or all of it or something. I don't remember, but basically he was like, he's deploying this strategy to feed off kids and FOMO and all this kind of stuff. And that actually brings me to a really good point, even if he was lying on that, which I actually don't think he was lying on that, because everybody uses FOMO in marketing. I think that if you, right now watching this video, okay, if you are above the age of 13, 14, you might say, oh, FOMO doesn't affect me that much. I mean, it's not really that big. I mean, if they're telling me to buy something, I probably just won't buy it. Yeah, okay, well, all the kids that play these games that are, 8 to 12 years old are probably going to do that. They're probably going to be like, oh, all my friends have this item, so I have to get it so I can fit in. I mean, if I don't get this item, I'm not going to be able to fit in with my friend group, and all this crap. And that's what Fortnite wants. They want you to fear the fact that if you don't have an item, that you will lose something, even though you won't. And if you do, then your friends are just losers and they aren't your friends in the first place. But you get what I'm saying. Siege, for example, Jinxie, one of the, if not the biggest streamer right now playing Siege sometimes, and I'll get into that, is playing Clash Royale. He's just grinding on Clash Royale and barely playing Siege, because Siege is in such a bad state right now that nobody wants to stream that game or play it. I said so many times that I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get on Siege, I'm gonna play it, gonna stream a little bit of Siege, and I might stream some Siege later today after this video goes up, but it's just not fun. Cheaters rampant in this game. Every game you get in. That video I made that has all the views on it, where I said that, cheaters don't appear in every game in Rocket League. Somebody in the comments did point out a good thing about it, where it was, like, smaller servers will definitely have more cheaters because there's not as many players to differentiate the cheaters out of. And yes, smaller servers, that is true. But since the vast majority of people play on NA and Europe and the other servers, then yeah, there's, people probably going to be from NA playing on those servers and being like, you know what, I think I can do this, and just cheat and win. On Siege, it is completely different, because every game is a cheater no matter what server you are in. You could be on NA, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter. South Africa, it doesn't matter what server you're in, you will run into a cheater no matter what. And that just strengthens my point as to why Siege and needs to stop focusing on selling, you know, the Mute Jinxie bundle item and the Valkyrie animated skin for $50, and they need to focus on, okay, we might want to get, you know, this guy that is wall hacking, spin botting, has scripts on his Logitech mouse out of our game because he is literally destroying everything. But yeah, that's all about I had to talk about. This video is getting to that length. So thank you all for watching this video. Go down, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.